Welcome in. We are going to deep dive and dissect to see what's going down under the surface. The first card I pulled was the Knight of Swords. And so the Knight of Swords is piercing through the veil, looking for revealing the mysteries. So I feel like overall this reading is going to reveal some sort of truth. I also feel like there's some potential heartbreak here and having to really dismantle potentially a partnership that you might be in or some sort of relationship that you're in is ready to be exposed in some way. So we are going to look a little bit deeper into this. And when I see the Three of Swords, it really does make me think of how important it is that every time my heart got broken, it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It just kept ripping open. And I thought, oh, this is like a workout. This is just like if I were to go to the gym and work out my muscles. This is the same exact thing. I have to learn to love unconditionally, even in the face of adversity. And I am a truth seeker. So if I want to know the truth about things, the truth will always set you free, but the truth isn't always what you expected it to be, and it can be a devastating truth. I know I had very many discoveries along my path that just paralyzed me because the truth was so intense. And so I feel like that's what's going on here is there's some intensity in your life. You are piercing through the veil. You're seeing things you didn't see before. You may be having an awakening and discovering stuff about the universe maybe. I always want to say that if you are having an awakening right now, which that's what it kind of looks like, and that awakening can look like all of a sudden the relationship you're in is just logically not working, or you look at the reality of where you're at and you're like, how did I get here? Or you start noticing the worldly surroundings. Just remember, wherever you're putting your focus, that's what's predominantly influencing how you feel. And we live in a boundless, infinite universe. So there isn't one thing that you should focus on. In fact, you can choose what to focus on. And I always like to redirect you toward everything that brings you joy and annihilate anything that doesn't bring you joy. And if you can have a thought, you also don't have to have a thought. You don't have to replace it. You can just say, no, thank you. I no longer want to have that thought. And that will set you free from that direction. So you have this beautiful, I don't like to say short or long life, but you have this tiny little speck in time that is a miracle, and whatever you choose to focus on is what you create for your life. And if you're focusing on somebody else and their life, you're basically giving your entire life away. Or if you're doing things that don't bring you joy, you're sacrificing your life for no reason. So don't ever do that. If that's what's happening here, pull yourself back, shut down the engine and say, wait a minute. What do I want? What brings me joy? How can I amplify my experience in this lifetime? So we're going to look at your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's very good. So I do feel like there's some ancient energy here. We've got the Merlin, Alchemy, Justice, and Balance. And then we've got the Cat, Independence, Healthy Boundaries. And the Raven, Magic, Coincidence, Synchronistic Events. Okay, so magic, synchronistic events. Pay attention to see if you see any ravens today or any cats today. Those are all symbols that spirit is coming in pretty strong right now. And the Merlin is here. What? So in your present moment, the Merlin. And let's go ahead and dive into that for just a minute. I haven't worked with Merlin for a while. We all know. We all know who Merlin is, don't we? The Merlin. It's funny, this book doesn't have direction, so you are stepping into the mystery. That's very symbolic. Oh, I just saw that. The mystery. When I look at the raven, remember back in the days, there's a message going out. So you are broadcasting your love. You're broadcasting your needs. You're releasing your burden. You're starting to communicate with spirit in new ways. Notice lights flickering. You'll notice movement. You'll notice different shadowy things. When I first started to see my shadow, that's when my shadow started to come forward. That's when the universe started to mirror me so perfectly. Everything started to look... Okay, so, well, I found the raven. When the raven appears, it's a sign of magic. Look at that. You've got magic, magic, magic. You must have closed a major door, and you may still be experiencing it. The raven reminds you that on the path to wholeness, the magic of Avalon appears and all things become possible. Good deal. Remember, believe in magic and you cannot help but see it. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, be open to the magic that is surrounding you. Be open to the miracles that are knocking at your door. Magic lives within the belief itself. Expect the unexpected and prepare to be amazed. That was a message when I went to bed last night. I actually jotted that down in my notepad on my phone. That's what I heard. Expect the unexpected. And I was like, okay, I will. So miracles are in hand for you. And like I said, the Sword of Truth, Knight of Swords, is tapping into the mystery. Like, you are tapping into the mystery. And you're not very nice about it either. You're truthful. You're kind. You're loving kindness. When you expose the truth, a lot of times the delivery gets judged as not very nice. But that doesn't matter to the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is righteous, right action, doing exactly what they need to do. How funny. There's no Merlin in this whole book. That's very interesting. Where are you, Merlin? Oh, Merlin is the very first page. Merlin is the first page. If I could just find it. I feel like I'm looking for you. The Merlin is the messenger of initiation and alchemy, and is both the magician and the high priest. He is the masculine keeper of magic and has the ability to turn iron ore into gold. God. Oh, man. I'm getting chills through my body because you've got all kinds of magic here. Like, what is going on? You are given, you have all you need to move forward. Rejoice that all the elements that are required for success are indeed present. And what's neat is Merlin is in the present position. Past, present, future. Incredible. Incredible. I hope you guys leave comments. I'd love to hear what kind of magic is working in your life right now. You are given notice that when it comes to your life and its purpose, the magical aspect of Merlin can be summoned to help you find an answer that is within you. When the Merlin appears, he tells you that justice will be done. Justice will be done in all matters of your query, but not by any forceful action. Oh my goodness, that's, I watched a movie last night. It was My Sister's Keeper. Very intense movie. Highly recommend watching it. It's intense. But the mother in that movie was awful. I don't know what it would be like to be in her experience. But one thing I do know is there was a whole lot of lacking in faith. And I feel like the tides could have turned. I don't know if that's a true story, but in real life, we really do have to stand fully in the faith of what we believe we want. Once I want something, I know it's coming. Once I decide that something is the nugget of support, I'm no longer waiting for it. I'm not looking for it, because I know that when it arrives, I will know. I will be completely conscious and present in the arrival of the thing that I've asked for. If I'm forcing it or demanding it or commanding it or fighting for it, it's because it doesn't fit. It's not locking in. It's not meant to be in that way. And so once I pull back that energy, I will be able to see very clearly that whether that path and direction is correct. And so we accumulate all these tools of knowledge and wisdom, and we go through our life with all of this understanding. And then when that traumatic event happens, it just falls by the wayside. We lack the faith. We never really built the faith. We just talked about it. We just wished for it. We just hoped for it. We guided people with it. But do you actually sit in it? Are you basking in all of the beauty that you've created and all of the revelations and downloads and synchronicities and always in the right place at the right time, and everything's always worked out for you? And are you really basking in that knowledge? Have you alchemized that knowledge and really turned it into rooted wisdom? Really turned it into rooted wisdom. Knowing. That way, especially with my children, my 4 boys, I can just sit back now and watch the movie. I can just witness the unfolding because I'm clear. I can see. I know that whatever they're doing is going to be a beautiful outcome. It always is, as long as nobody gets in the way. It's like a beautiful diamond that's so beautiful and so perfect and so just what it is. And we sit there and we witness the beauty of it. But then somebody walks up and starts stabbing it and jabbing it and trying to make it better. It's already the best. It's already monumental. It's already the thing it is. But then we go up and we start trying to get it to do something different. The alchemy of an individual's sovereign journey is the best when you stand back and you witness it. And don't try to correct it. Don't try to change it. You can amplify it with wisdom. Amplify it with wisdom. The wisdom just comes through, though. The wisdom is never forced. The wisdom is given permission to reveal itself. The wisdom is as a guide within you. It's like the Holy Spirit speaking through you. That's where the wisdom is. It's not in the end all be all. It's not the I'm the one. It's not the I am right. It's the I am here. I am listening. I am so proud to see. Instead, ask yourself what you need to do to bring balance into your life. Are you working too hard, perhaps overthinking things? Do you have enough downtime? I like this because when you start thinking about those things, they naturally, organically start to offer themselves up to you in the world. I just found that once I was like, I probably need to spend more time with myself. It wasn't, I need to spend more time with myself. I'm not. As soon as I thought that I needed to spend more time with myself, the time started to appear. I didn't need to force it. I didn't need to put it on my calendar. I didn't need to plan it. There were so many potential possibilities that I had to spend time with myself, but they were just dissolving by the wayside. I wasn't paying attention to the time that I had. I was just not doing anything. I wasn't doing the things I wanted to do with the time that I already was being given. And once I realized that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much time to me. I have so much time to do the things I want to do. I just haven't been doing them. That's all. Once I start doing them, I'm never out of time anymore. The answers you seek are not found in obvious places. It's time to go within, through meditation and prayer, and to ask the spirit world of the Merlin's magical influence to send you signs and omens to help you chart your course. The Merlin says that he will lend you his wisdom. And magic on this leg of your journey until you can claim it as your own. His message, be in the world, but not of it, and wear it only as a loose cloak about your shoulders. You will never have to look outside yourself for answers when the Merlin appears. Remember, all signs and omens sent by the Merlin are but reflections of that which is within you already. Wow. It's like you are going on a journey in the spirit world right now, and your partner is this raven. I gotta go back to the raven. This is so good. I feel like I'm in the never-ending story right now. 22. I just turned right to it. The raven's like, here I am. Here I am. So as soon as I asked, the book opened. That's definitely the Merlin energy, right? As soon as I asked, the book opened. When the raven appears, so ask the raven to help you be aware of synchronicity in your life and see how the goddess works anonymously on the path. If you feel hopeless or lost, you may need reminding that this kind of magic occurs in your life daily. Again, we're going to go back to really believe in the magic. Believe in it. Believe in it before you even see it. Believe in it before there's even proof of it. Believe in the magic. Believe in the magic. You guys, let's check out the cat and see what the cat wants to say. So the cat is in the past here, in the past position. I really want to see 38. Number 38, if that matters. Oh, and the raven is 22, which is a master number. I feel like you have some sort of mastery. And Merlin is saying that you have everything that you need. And it really is time for you to step forward and sort of reveal yourself so that you can then create a connection to that Merlin within you. We really only grow in the presence of another. We really only grow in the presence of another. Oh, I was looking at the number on the page, or the number on the card. Okay, so in the past, position, independence, and healthy boundaries, which is something that you have cultivated. Then we've got the Nine of Swords. So we've got an individual that's not afraid to step outside their comfort zone. You've been through a lot of heartbreak, and your heart's been ripped open in many different ways. And so we've got the cat. The cat reminds you of independence and to set healthy boundaries. Love with freedom. Do not look to own what you desire. Do not look to own what you desire, for too much attachment can lead to loss. The cat lends you its power to live freely and to remember that the adventure is just beginning. That's in perfect past position. Don't forget that the cat has 9 lives and always lands on its feet. It manages to get up unscathed from a fall, no matter what happens. On this leg of the journey, you will emerge safe and sound. Live freely, love without unhealthy attachment, and remember that with the cat as your companion, you may fully immerse yourself in life, for there will be many more lives to come. That's the past card. Then we're stepping into the Merlin, and then we've got the Raven here to remind you of your synchronicity, of your magic. But you have to be the Merlin. Be the Merlin. Be the book. Be the magic. The Raven shows you the magic. The Raven is showing you the magic. What an awesome freaking reading. This is a really awesome reading. Okay, let's look at what emotions are running in the background right now. Again, I'm going to use mind, balance, pain, and faith. Perfect. Pain is being transmuted into gifts. You're pulling in balance from your past experiences. Again, you've already cultivated this wisdom. It's now time to put it into position. Right now, you may be experiencing some pain. That pain is alchemizing you. It's like you don't get diamond out of coal without pressure. Okay, so there is a little pressure here, but you're being asked to stand fully in your faith. Stand fully in the spirits that are guiding you. Believe in the magic that is surrounding you. Believe in the magic that is surrounding you. Okay, last card. Seed of the heart. You are the seed of the heart. And I feel called to give you a mudra. A mudra is something that you can be a mad scientist with. Just do the mudra. Just when you're sitting there doing nothing, do the mudra. Okay. Inner wisdom. Look at that. Inner wisdom. Inner wisdom. So you do that, inner wisdom, and you're pulling in that wisdom, divine union, inner silence, and spiritual consciousness. This is assisting in grounding energy and calming the mind. It opens to higher awareness, helps to open one to inner peace, knowing, and surrender. I uncover and honor the unique wisdom within. This is a great reading. Your ancient wisdom is activating, so be open to the magic. I love you, and it's an honor for me to be here. Please subscribe if this resonates, and share this with any of your friends that potentially need to hear this, because this is Believe in the Magic. I love you guys.